Hello everybody, this is Ryan here. This is something a little bit different from my usual content, but I feel like I need to kind of discuss and a little bit of what's going on and maybe get some help from some of my fellow guitar creators, teachers out there. I received a bunch of emails the last week or two from Finale, which is my notation software where I used to create all my handouts for my students, and I use it to publish my things for sell on the internet and whatnot. And I have been using Finale for over 20 years. I've used a few versions of it. The couple, or the one I used the most, is in 2002. Finale actually released a Finale for guitar called Finale Guitar, and it worked great. It even came on a CD-ROM at the time, and for many years I was able to plug that CD-ROM into my new computers that I bought over the last 20 plus years, and it was always working, even through updates through Windows and all the changes that Windows made in those past 20 years. And then I just got tired of working on PCs because they just never seem to work and blah, blah, blah. And so I decided to get an iMac about a year and a half ago. So I was hesitant about buying the Finale for Mac because I knew it was going to be different and so forth. And I just so used to the one that I'd been using that I could just pump out worksheets and whatever I needed to really quick and easy. But I decided that since I was giving up PC altogether, I might as well do it. And yes, there were some changes, but it still worked. Obviously, I was able to open all my old files, even from back in 2002, and open them into the new version of Finale, resave them, blah, 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 and it worked great. So a couple weeks ago, I got this email from Finale saying they're no longer going to develop it. And they said I can still use it. They're just not going to do any new updates and so forth. So basically, as long as the operating system will let me use it, I can still use it. But I know I'm on borrowed time because Apple is notorious for updating the OS systems on their devices, and apps are then having to redevelop and catch up with them. So I know I'm on borrowed time, so I've spent the last couple of days here trying to figure out what I can do, and their suggestion is to purchase or go to this Dorico Pro. So I'm like, okay, I'll go ahead and check it out. And they are obviously very nice. They're giving a discount here. You can see, I don't know how long this is, so I'm kind of working on borrowed time. I'm trying to decide if this is what I want to do, because if I am going to use it, then I definitely need to get it for the $149 instead of the $579 price. So I did download it today and yesterday. Yesterday and today I've been messing around with it to see if it's something that's worthwhile. So the one downfall is using the Dorico is I cannot obviously just open my files direct. So I have to go into my files, and you can see I have a whole bunch. I mean, I've got 20 plus years of files here. This is just one folder in my beginning section. And so I had to go through and basically export them all, open every single one of them. I don't know why I got that one there, but I had to open every single one of those files and resave them in this MXL format so that I could import them into the Dorico and see what's going on. So I tried that for one or two because I know that as soon as I can't use this app again, I'm not going to be able to export these. So my first thing I have to do is, even whether I decide to purchase the Dorico or something else, I've got to go through all of these folders, and I've got to open every single one of these and resave them. Now I've got probably a couple hundreds. I've talked to some of my colleagues. They have thousands. One of my colleagues said he's got 4,000 of these that he's got to do. Anyways, so besides that point, so I went through my beginning folder and I resaved them and put them all in one folder here. So this is what they look like. So if we go into Dorico Pro here, let's see, we can just go open with the Dorico 5. And again, I downloaded the free trial version. It obviously doesn't convert exactly over. It doesn't look too bad, but to me, this is just, I have no idea what's going on here. This is kind of, a whole new thing for me, and I'm pretty tech savvy. I'm not too opposed to learning new stuff, but that one doesn't look too bad. But let's take a look at something else here. Now they do have, if you do create a new, I did see they've got, the guitar and the template right there for guitar and guitar tablature. That's not too bad. I was pretty happy to see that. But basically, let's open up a tab one, because some of these, okay, so let's go into here, just this more tab. Okay, so that's what it looks like on Finale. Okay, and of course these are the half notes. They're all over. That was already a pain in the butt with Finale. But let's open that up with Dorico and see what happens. Okay, not too bad. It's pretty clean. Of course, all the circles are gone, so I have to figure out how to reconfigure a lot of this. Now, from playing around with it a little bit, I do like that there are some tools that you can go in and you can see, like, so you can space some of these things out. They tell you exactly, but again, oh, here it is. You can see how spaced these are. There's quite a bit going on. So anyways, I don't know if that's one option I'm going to go with. So another option I have tried looking into is Note Flight. Let's see, it's over here, Note Flight. And this one's a web-based one. Okay, and you can see I've already downloaded this one. Now this one's a little cheaper. Obviously, I'm not going to get any codes to transfer over, but this one has a monthly service or yearly, like $50 a year. So it's a perpetual service forever. So I've already imported some of these and tried. That looks pretty clean. You can see it's not too bad. I don't know if I can re-edit these from the Finale. It's not too bad. This did seem to import, okay, so this one had a lot of text in Finale. You can see I would have to completely redo that. So that's not too bad. The tabs, the same one introduced here. We'll hit Save Changes. So it's pretty clean. Again, I'd have to completely do the layouts, and again, I've got to completely learn new toolbars and everything. There's the half notes that I had. Obviously, those won't transfer. I got to figure out if I can turn those into half notes and things like that. So I'm actually looking, this one looks a little bit more of a better option, to be honest. But anyways, the biggest, even if I go to Note Flight, I still have to take every single Finale file that I have, and again resave them in this MXL format, so that I just have those. So right now my goal is just every day I'm just gonna come in and just open up one of these folders and I just got to open this up. I'll open up Finale first. Okay, so there's that one. Then I just have to go to Export, Music XML. I've not saved this before, so we'll call this Brown Eyes to match. Save. Anyways, so at the most it's just frustrating. Something that I'm used to for all this years that I've got to relearn, and the fact that I have to resave these before this program shuts down. And then basically any file that I've had in the past, I'm not just going to be able to open up. I'm going to have to completely reformat before I can even use it again. And then, of course, any new ones, I'll have to start right off the bat with that. But thanks for listening, and any advice I can get will be helpful. Thank you.